drop while the bean had the shit. Back when I was broke, still flashing them the dimples. Plain white tee, gas jeans, real simple. Ever since a bean knew I'd be influential. Chops untouched in the box when they ship them. Banging on the Alpines, play it in the system. Tell them what you been on. Tell them what you.
With status as one of the greatest strawweights of all time, here's Thug Rose Namajunas continuing in the flyweight division. I think my favorite utterance ever on an MMA microphone was when you said Thug Rose when she knocked out you on a handshake shot.
John, it was one of the most exciting moments I've ever seen in my life because no one expected her to be able to compete with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. You had memories of the young girl on The Ultimate Fighter that did not fight well. What she showed us that night, though, was that forget about that. I'm not that person anymore. Her striking is so high level now. And it's not just her power. It's her ability to set traps, her footwork, her fight IQ. She really can do it all inside the octagon. And it's led to this longevity, which she looks to continue tonight with another victory.
Thug Rose Namajunas, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. All right, so here she is, the decorated kickboxer, back for another run here in the UFC. Such a wide, vast array of kicks and punches in her arsenal, but it all comes back to elite technique.
Oh yeah, she has phenomenal technique. There is no wasted action. What I really love is the left hook. She does a great job of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight. It's always so clean. And an outside leg kick. Every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she's putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Silva.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, Thug Rose Namajunas ready to go here. Round one. Trevor Whitman firmly in her corner. And what a strike by her there. We're barely getting settled in, and she might get a stoppage here.
What a beautiful setup to get to that strike. Her opponent seemed ready, but I don't know that she expected her to start this quick.
Well, some pretty encouraging signs here early as her power has certainly been hurt.
Yeah, the opponent recovered, but very good start.
Well, if you just saw her shadow, you would know it was Natalia Silva, right? Feet out to the side, constantly looking for a striking opening.
And always feinting with her hip. She's always showing you something. You just don't know where the kick's gonna come from.
What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. She's hurt, and she's still firing back in there.
Oh, with authority, the body. Takedown defense on point. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Rose Namajunas. All right, so just as her corner said in our fighter meeting, she was going to close the distance and try to get the clinch early. Mission accomplished. Now we'll see how her opponent can respond.
I wonder how hard she's going to go to try to get this to the ground now, because we know how comfortable she is in the clinch. Let's see the approach that she takes as the fight goes on. She lands a switch knee.
And now some knees. Takedown attempt here up against the fence, and she gets it.
John, she did a really good job getting the takedown, but look at her opponent. She's got that butterfly guard, and her back's against the fence. She has a chance to get right back up. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
She gained separation to break that clinch position.
Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Namajunas is cut above the eye. Oh, man, shin to the dome. Shades of Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Eye. I'm not sure how many more head kicks her opponent can take here, DC.
She cannot take many more of these head kicks. The way she is setting it up is very beautiful. Nice mixing of the targets and having a confidence about herself to throw and land that kick with so much force.
Just missed.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
20 seconds to go.
Oh, beautiful by Rose.
Immediately gets the underhook. All right, now we get a little bit of separation. 1 sounds for the end of round 1. Heading back to the corner now. Namajunas has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Because you're not setting him up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Look at her turn over her hip there into that nice head kick.
Well, a lot of offense coming her way, but she's blocking a lot of these strikes with that high guard.
That was a massive shot that just landed there.
Oh, man, and there it is!
Oh, my goodness!
How good is that?
Wow! I threw my hands up. Somebody stop the fight. It's over.
All right, so the ground and pound, the recipe for the finish here tonight, and once those shots started to rain down, the referee had to get in there.
Yeah, he had to get in there. It was a matter of saving her from her opponent. She needed to get someone to stop the damage she was taking on the bottom. But what a performance. I mean, hats off to this young lady for knowing exactly where she needed to be, getting there, and using it to get a victory.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Natalia Silva! All right, so an incredible finish for her here tonight, and when we talked about the high-level nature of her opponent's grappling in the fighter meeting, she did not want to hear that noise, and I think now you see why. Takedown defense held up, and she was able to get the finish.
She has constantly spoke to us about how much better she has gotten on the takedown defense. Well, it showed tonight, and in defending takedowns,